3 deflector dominations and a torpedo. So it has no regen. That's going to be huge help for Boggs if he can go up against this sphere. Lots of DPS on this sphere, but no regenerative capabilities whatsoever. Now we'll go over here. We've got more coming in, taking out some ships, or at least damaging them, taking out some more mining. That first attack by Mort was very, very significant. Here we've got the Intrepids taking out the dodecahedrons. Boggs hopefully seeing that this ship is not a regen sphere. So, but going after this Dode first, just because it's of the danger of being able to disable weapons. Now we've got the Steam Runner even coming in on the sphere, other ships coming in on the sphere, and these Intrepids are going to be nice. They're going to be able to take the hits from these spheres. We've got Sergio trying to move back. Boggs going to be able to hit the sphere up. We got 15%, probably 12%, 10%, and he's going to have the sphere. That's going to be a nice boost for the team on the right, as they have been really hit hard this game. So having those Federation Intrepids take some things out, really nice. Now we've got Mort coming through this wormhole. He is going to come in behind this Federation fleet. That's going to really hit Boggs hard. It's going to be interesting to see what Boggs does. Looks like, oh, there's a sphere building. I don't think he sees it now, and looks like he's going to try to take it out. And when he does, he's going to be hit by this massive Grell and Quebec fleet. Boggs realizing his mistake there. He thought that this was already built. He didn't realize it was building, and yep. As he says, he could have taken that out, but now we've got Mort coming in. Really hitting him hard. Now we've got, let's see, looks like 7 Intrepids. Just a sea of Grells and Quebec here. No way that, oh. But it looks like this Ambassador class was able to get out of there. Looks like Mort is on the prowl. Gonna see if he can catch up to this Ambassador. Not sure if he can. It's gonna be pretty close. Ambassadors are pretty fast. That Ambassador trying to get, it looks like it's going to be too late for it to get to a yard. There's no backup, no nothing, and here we go. This is the end of the Ambassador class, as Mort coming away with a nice, just small, fast harassment fleet that is really taking these ships to task. I want to see what Boggs is making over here. His Warpin's almost ready. He is continuing to make Intrepids. He has another yard out. He's got Excelsior 2s pumping out. And now he's using his Intrepids, taking out a few ships. Looks like Mort has decided to stay and fight. Using his special, trying to do some damage. Boggs is a bit outmatched here. He's gonna lose a few ships probably, although he is doing very good micro. Oh, and the engines are gone in this one. Otherwise, it probably would have gotten out. He still has 6 ships, 7 against this massive, massive fleet. And here comes the sphere. So heavy backup here. Now we've got over here Nero Dan trying to build some frigate refits. Now the one problem, if I remember correctly, if you try to build frigate refits from the yard, it will actually cost you more supply. They don't get the avatar bonus from Helev. So here we see Mort. He knows that there's no opposition from these forces here. Oh, here's the Klingon force. There are some. Nero Dan does have a few ships. It's not going to be enough against this fleet here. Looks like Sergio going back with his sphere. We've got Mort building some defenses, and now going into some different ships. Looks like some Suzas and Cavorts. And, oh, this is going to be a harsh engagement here. Yeah, Boggs mentioning don't attack that fleet. Just one thing for newer players. When you're near your base, get yourself a little bit closer to your shipyard. That will help you, because then maybe you can get your ships repaired in time. Ships like this over here are just a little bit too far out. Too many ships over here to really take on anything. As you can see, Nero Dan repairing what he's got left. But yeah, it definitely helps to maybe put your ships around this area near the Tritania moon. That way the distance to travel back isn't too bad. And as soon as your ships get attacked, go and repair them. With a fleet this large, it doesn't take long to do massive damage. I want to go over here. We've got Boggs just moving in left and right, trying to take out this sphere. Oh, and he's taking out another sphere. That's great. So that's going to help keep the team on the right in this game. Because it's definitely an interesting game there. Boggs is able to take out some things. Maybe hopefully he can see this and take this mining out as well. But here we've got Mort taking out the rest of Nero Dan's mining. Nero Dan, unfortunately, not going to have the ships or the firepower to be able to take this on. I'm looking for the rest of Boggs' ships. Doesn't have too many. They're all over here. We've got the XL2 having taken massive damage and getting taken out. But his strike force of Intrepids doing all right, going into the Green Nebula to repair. Looks like Mort maybe lost a few crew. And looking over here to Mort's fleet, he's got a huge fleet of Vorches. These with their ablative armor passive are going to really be able to take on those Intrepids, even though the Intrepids will take less damage from them as well. However, Boggs doing a great job of taking out these much larger Borg fleets. One thing that I would do if I were Sergio is begin to make dodecahedrons. You don't have to make double interceptor dodes, but you can make, there's all kinds of other dodecahedrons you can make, and they would take very, very little damage from these Intrepids. That would be a huge help to him right now, since he's getting taken out.